What's up, guys? Chrisbasilebuilds here. So, as many of you guys I'm sure deal with sometimes, is that you get so much stuff going on in your shop you don't know where to go, what to do, where to start, what to do. And I'm in one of those predicaments right now, you know? I don't know really what I think about a lot of this stuff. So, you don't know because I didn't post the video, but I got this guy going. Well, my buddy brought it over. He rebuilt the whole thing. I had a shop build the engine or whatever, but it runs perfect except for it won't respond to wide open throttle. I think it's a high-speed jet issue, but I don't have any jets. This thorn in my side has been here forever. I'm talking like, I've owned this thing for like 6 or 7 years probably. I've actually sold it to a friend of mine like 5 years ago, but he never came to get it. And it has the world's worst carburetor. I mean, I'm talking the worst. Mikuni CV carb. And it's just junk. Every kit I get for it doesn't work. It just doesn't want to live. It doesn't. And it's a kick-only 350. I put a two-stroke or a dirt bike gas tank on it so it's got more capacity. It used to have a metal tank because obviously, as you can see, it's got lights and signals. It's a legal version. DR350S, I think. But my God. I mean, I've let it sit here so long, I've put 3 different batteries in it. I've had to change the gas out 3 different times, even with the new gas tank. So I'm ruining the new gas tank. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. At this point, I really don't think my buddy cares about this thing, you know? I think that he's given up on it a long time ago. I think that he was like, if it doesn't run, I don't want it. He paid for it because he knows me. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna do the unthinkable and buy a 40mm Amazon carburetor for it and a single wire throttle. And I'm gonna see if I can make it run, because man, what a cool dirt bike to just be sitting here collecting dust, you know? 350 4-stroke, street legal. I mean, this thing's pretty tight, you know, you could ride it. I mean, well, in Oklahoma, at least, it's 250cc or bigger is what you can use to ride on the highway, right? So this is highway legal. Appalachia Bay trails are Appalachia Bay is at this lake called Keystone Lake that's like 25 minutes from downtown Tulsa, which is where I am. So you could ride this thing to the trails all day, have fun, play in the sand, get in the water, ride home. Sounds like a lot of fun, which I'm certain that's why I bought this thing in the first place. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just stuck in this predicament where I just don't know what to work on next. I did a timing belt on my 4Runner, and I must have pinched the O-ring on the heater hose. It's pissing coolant out of the water pump. I'm just beyond upset about that. What an easy job to screw up and have to do twice. Also, I've got this. I'm doing on the face mode now. I don't know how to do it. There we go. Got this blown motor for this piece of junk golf cart. This thing, piece of junk. I mean, piece of junk. Shouldn't have bought it. It was cheap, but cheap isn't always good, guys. Learn from my mistakes. I got the Pacific Coast, also cheap for a reason, because it's a piece of junk. I almost just want to kick all this crap out of the garage and just reset. My goodness. My same buddy that brought me the red dirt bike, red and black one, brought over this fuel injector cleaner because I was going to use it to clean the injectors on my 89 4Runner I've got up in the back. And the freaking fuel pump in it was bad. This thing's never even been used. It's just like, what kind of luck, you know? What kind of luck is a guy having these days? Not so good. But I'm staying positive about it. You know, anybody that works on a bunch of crap knows, like, you don't get lucky every time. You really don't get lucky most of the time. The only things you really get lucky on are things that you know about, things that you do all the time. Another fun one. Tire balancer. Great idea, right? Because I'm sick of paying people to balance my tires. Sure. Well, there's a reason why these things cost like $3,000, because if you buy one for 150 bucks from a guy in Salsa, it ain't gonna work. And parts for it are ridiculous. So this one turns on and everything, but the buttons don't work. So you can't make it run. Guess what that means? It's a complete boat anchor. $100 in the trash. A new button panel from the one place that says they have some is like $500, which I can't say is really a surprise, but stupid. Another long-term project that's been, I'm sure, the bane of my wife's existence. Yamaha 650 parts. Lots of them. I got 2 whole motors right there. For this, for my Superjet, stand up. It's there. It's under there. This thing's been sitting here for 3 years. Oh well. Not trying to be a downer, guys. You know, blessed as can be to have all these toys and all this stuff to play with, all these friends that bring me things to work on. I love it. I got no complaints in the world, but it's important to remember when things kick your butt to just keep on working and keep on trying. You'll get it eventually. So just wanted to pop in today and say thanks for watching, guys. I was just checking my analytics and I actually hit over 300 subscribers. So thank you very much to everybody that's been subscribing and following along. And I promise I'm going to try to get better about filming stuff. It's really hard when you're just used to working by yourself and doing your own thing to remember to get the camera. So I've been keeping my gimbal and all my stuff in the garage, so, and like in front of me, so I think to do it, but I'll try to get better. I promise. I really appreciate you guys supporting and watching the channel. I really appreciate everybody that cares, comments, adds me on Facebook, whatever, sends me emails. You can email me at chrisbasilebuilds@gmail.com. I'll put the link in the bottom. And thanks again, guys. Just really appreciate everything. Wanted to have a little bit of a check-in video and just say hi, and I'll be back soon. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate everything.